Hello again, this is the 7th time I've pressed record trying to make this video. The reason I'm having so much trouble is I keep stumbling over my words today for some bizarre reason, and I have no plan at all, so I kind of ramble and I get, maybe 3 minutes in and I mean, that's going nowhere, that's crap, I can't post this is boring. And I press stop. I'm in kind of introspective mood today, and I've been thinking a lot about what YouTube has meant to my life over the past 2 and a bit years that I've been using it, and a lot of cool stuff has happened, a lot of bizarre stuff has happened. Do you have any idea what it's like to have your own fan club? I do. It's weird. And adding to that weirdness is the reaction of my friends when it comes up in conversation that there is a Blunty Appreciation Society on Facebook. They laugh. They laugh real hard. And I can't help but laugh with them because it is a bit ridiculous, really. I mean, I get a lot of you people out there dig what I do on here. You're entertained by bits and pieces I do. You like the animations, you like the blogs, or you like the rants, or you like the movie stuff and reviews and all that sort of stuff. But whatever it is you like about it, I get it. But fan club? I'm not sure how to take that. It's weird, but it's kind of almost creepy, but not quite creepy. And I should be flattered, but it's just bizarre because I'm just a dude with a webcam. But you know what? That's the world we live in today. A dude with a webcam can be an internet micro-celebrity. Hooray! Gets especially weird when it starts to bleed over into my real life. Like when I go in the supermarket, there's one dude there who works the registers, and every time I go in there, he calls out, "Blunty!" And I get a giggle every time, but at the same time, it's very, very, very weird. And there are a few of them at that particular supermarket that know me by my videos, and it's very strange. Hi guys, how you doing? Had an interesting experience the other day. I saw this dude in the supermarket and he said, "Hey, how'd you enjoy The Dark Knight?" Loved it, by the way. Wondering how he knew, and turns out he had a guy in line behind me texting him, "Hey, I'm going to see The Dark Knight. Blunty's in line ahead of me. Hey, what's his real name, by the way?" Bit of a creepy thing to ask. Could have just tapped me on the shoulder. Don't be shy. Otherwise you come off as a bit creepy. And as with everything else in the universe, this YouTube thing has got its own series of checks and balances. I get my own share of haters, and I don't like that word much because it seems to give legitimacy to that kind of behaviour. And all it is a bunch of dickholes being morons on the internet. Hooray for you. But at the same time, I get my fair share of ego stroking for some bizarre reason. I get more attention than I should from girls who think I'm sexy or good looking or handsome or charming or whatever, and that's crap. And I'm not being deliberately self-deprecating here as a way to get more of that stuff coming, and I honestly don't get it a lot of the time because I'm a fairly average-looking guy. But it's very weird for me to get that sort of attention because I don't often get it in real life. I don't know, maybe I just don't look approachable in real life. So maybe people just feel more comfortable being more open on the internet where there's no fear of immediate embarrassment and that awkward silence moment where you go up to someone and you try and strike up a conversation and they're just not into it, and it gets really awkward and damaging and you feel embarrassed and you go home and you cry into your pillow about it at length, and then you grow your hair over one eye and start listening to emo music and wearing stripy socks and things like that. I don't know. That went into a very bizarre place very quickly. I have no idea what the relevance of all that was. I've rambled for way too long about nothing in particular, and this is probably one of the most boring videos I've posted in recent times, but sometimes I get people bitching and whining about how they miss the old Blunty where I would do stuff like this and just ramble without any point or aim or topic at all. And I stopped doing them because I watch them back and I think, I just ramble and that gets boring, and quite honestly YouTube is flooded with enough of that stuff. And here I am at that point again where I've gone, I've rambled too much, but I can't be bothered recording this again, so I'm just going to stop now, edit this together, and chop out what I think are the mind-numbingly boring bits and post a relatively boring video instead. Catch you next time. Oh, and all that whining I did about the creepy fandom and stuff, keep it up, because I like my ego stroked. Because I'm a fragile human being in real life.